And welcome to the Hired Gun Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How you doing, y'all? So, NXT, it was good. It was good. I'm not gonna gaslight like that, but it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. Um, I knew Ethan Page was gonna lose. All right, because there's no one else for him to. There's no one else to beat him besides my uh what's his name, Miles Miles Bourne. Right, like there's no one else. Cause he's beating everybody. Now, so let me correct myself from yesterday. I said that Ethan Page already had the title. He had the most title defenses, which is true. He has 13. Over Femi had 11. All right. Then I thought he had the 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 title reign too, but he doesn't. He tied it like yesterday. He tied it at 273. So they tied. But he does have the most title defenses. Now, some of these title defenses, eh, some of them not on TV. Some of them is against rookies. Nonetheless, he still has it because over was Stat Patent too when he had the North American title. Right. So same thing with the NXT title. He was Stat Patent that too. So like I'm not gonna take what Ethan Page did away from him. Nah. That would have finished it no matter what. And he made it his. Now the NXT people got these side plates because those rookies tag team I forgot these boys who won last night. I forgot their name. Varsity something. They won last night and they got their side plates last night. That was on camera. And Miles Bourne got his side plates too, but he kept the belt that Ethan Page had, the custom belt Ethan Page. Nah, either either you just give Miles Warren a whole different belt, you know, which for me, I think we just need to go ahead and change that belt up and with a new look, black strap. Uh, yeah, it's a new look. Yeah, I know. I mean, keep everything else the same. The strap should be. I mean, I like the burgundy look, but I think we need to change it up some. That's all. That's all. What else was that? So the only thing I didn't like on NXT last night was the Soroka title situation. Now listen. What's the name? What's the name? Um, what's her name? Who we go? Where we go? We go to Twitter for this. Zaria. So listen, everybody in the mama knew Zaria was gonna turn on Soroka. All right. Now, that's not the problem here. It's when she did it, and she did it at the very beginning of the title match. The bell didn't ring yet, and Soroka lost in 6 seconds, 8 seconds, which is crazy. This is crazy. It is the only thing I didn't like in NXT last night. It was that right there. And anything else, I don't care about. I mean, anything else was good to okay. Like that part right there, I didn't like. No, like it's her first a woman's title defense. Why we yeah. I mean, in that defense, like her first women's title shot. Like, why we blowing that off? Because maybe she getting called up. Who knows? Right? But you know, and then like I don't know if they gotta fight twice because here's what's happening this week. Zaria asked for a title shot against Jesse James, and she's probably gonna get it now. So Ruka's probably gonna enter in that match. Right, just like I was right about uh what was I right about? What was I right about? Did I say it was gonna happen in NXT? Um, all right, but but I'm pretty sure So Ruka's gonna interfere in this match. Oh! I know what I was right about. Um, Jay Parker in the injury, right? Like I told Bully this Lorenzo this 2 weeks ago when he put it in the chat room and he said, man, she hurt again." But she wasn't hurt. And I said this is more story based than anything. Alright, and then somebody, not in the chat, but somebody online posted a picture of her at a live show, which okay, you know, so like it was more story driven because I knew for a fact that she was gonna show up at the NXT show, alright, when Blake Monroe was gonna fight uh in her match, alright, because two things they wanted to do here, like um Thea, alright, two things they want to do here. They want to keep the story going that Blake Monroe can't beat Thea, right? Because that's who she fought in the tournament. Alright, so they want to keep that going because she beat her, but she didn't beat the clean, which I don't care about. I'm gonna keep stressing that. Like, they want to keep that angle going, alright, and then they want to keep Parker and Blake Monroe going. Okay, alright. So either they do it at the next pay per view or they do it at Stand and Deliver. Stand and Deliver is gonna be in St. Louis. Alright. Shawn Michaels came on. Shawn Michaels came on. He came on the radio. Not radio. He came on Instagram, probably Instagram and probably Twitter, live, and made an announcement that Stanley Delivery is going to be in St. Louis, which is cool. And it's also giving them time to get tickets, and they promote it now. They promote it. Something WWE doesn't do well. Like they promote shit at the final week of it. Like if you want the ticket now. I'm not even going to get into how outrageous these ticket prices are, but if you want people to get these seats, right, and everything, promote faster, sooner, you know. But it's me in St. Louis, which is a good wrestling town. Randy Orton's from there. Javon Evans is from there. I think he's from there. I had to look that up. But good wrestling town. So the two matches they need to hold off on to Stand and Deliver is Jada Parker and Blake Monroe, and Zoe and Zoruka. I keep saying Zoruka, and so those two matches you need to hold off on. So let me talk about NXT right now. So you don't need Ethan Page and Ricky Starks both to stay. Now I know they got this romance happening with the rookies too, as a group, because when Ethan Page lost, it wasn't because they wasn't trying to help him win. Alright, because Ricky Saint came out there and see, I would have called these boys varsity blue, but they're not. They're varsity something. All right, and they came out and tried to help, and Joe Henry came and got Ricky Saint out the way, and I forgot who came out to help with the varsity dudes, but when they came out to help, so like you don't need, yeah, like and like I said, I understand Ethan Page and Ricky Saint are good together. They are, they are, but like you don't need both of them in NXT. And now let me shift to let me shift to somebody right quick. I mean, for the different situations. So Lorenzo came into the chat and he said you need to just go ahead and blow up the vision. Now, like I said before, the vision is cursed, all right? But you have Austin Theory and you have Logan Paul. You just need to put two other people there to let this keep going. Uh, Bob Breaker's gonna be back soon, all right? Like whether it's after Mania before or at Mania, he's gonna be back. So saying that, you might just need to add two other people to replace Braun Breaker because you need muscle. You need muscle, and then to add somebody else. So you can add Ethan Page. So like I said before, Ethan Page is ready, like like spot on ready, like this ready period. Now NXT. I mean, Shawn Michaels might not want to let go of Ethan Page because of the fact that Ethan Page is good with CW and he's a known name. Just like Finn was, just like Bailey was, just like Joe was, just like Kevin Owens. Oh, nah, Kevin Owens don't count because he left NXT fast. Sammy, you know, like these were names. Ethan Page is a name, and he has a following. He has a following too. So like you may not wanna. I mean, but you don't need Ricky Saint either. Right? Like one of these people you can uh, eliminate from NXT and put them on the main roster and put them in the division. That can happen. Now, or maybe Paul sees some people he can add to the division because because Austin Theory is that guy. Nah, so let me not take all credit for sticking division together still. Rio said it too. So I'm not gonna take all this credit. Rio said it too, but he had a different situation. Like he said add Seth back to it, but nah, because even though the key pieces are still out hurt, because Ron Breaker, not Ron Breaker, the original people are still hurt, self included. Ron Breaker's hurt, and Bronson Reed's hurt. He just had surgery today, and he's gonna be out. He's gonna miss another Mania, you know, but so you can't put Seth back here as a leader of the division. Nah. You gotta add people to the division. I wouldn't say you add a leader to the division. I wouldn't say that. I would say because Ethan Page does not have to be the leader of the division. No, it is already saying. You add on and then you wait for Braun to come back, and he's the leader still. Now, whether Ethan Page and Braun Breaker bump heads, pause. You know, that's something else. You know, but you add to the you add, and you don't want to add somebody the same physique as Austin Theory and Logan Paul. You need muscle because you lost muscle. Like you lost your muscle guy and Bronson Reed, all right, and then you lost your leader who was muscle too, um, Ron Breaker. So you add muscle now. Whether you see that on the main roster or you see that I mean, listen. Truth be told, you could put Rusev in there if you wanted to. Alright, I know he got a thing going on with Ova, but still, like that's gonna get squashed anyway. But you can put Rusev and like up in there, or Steve, or both. You know, like you need bodies right now, and and hopefully these guys don't get hurt. But like you add people to the division. You keep it going because you don't have enough. So because you're already going to break up the Judgment Day, right? Like that's happening. That's happening. All right, so you don't have a stable now. So you got to keep it going unless you want to hold off on the Judgment Day again. But you can't keep holding off on Dom versus Finn because that's going to happen. Just like Dom, just like Finn versus JD's gonna happen. All right, because JD's gonna turn on Finn. Just win. I hope it does. I hope it happens before Finn and Dom fight for the IC title. I hope it happens before then. All right, because if it doesn't happen before then, and it happens at WrestleMania, then Finn's not winning the IC title. Because I want Finn to win the title. I do. I do. He's not going to win against CM Punk. You know, that's not happening. Which I'll be back on here tomorrow to talk about. Either Friday or tomorrow I'm coming on here. So, to see, to tell you who I think is going to win. Max, it won't be today. Even though I'm telling you, off the rip, Finn's not winning. I want him to win. Do I want Finn to win? Yes. Yes, I do. I do. Like, there's no question about that. Am I a CM Punk fan? Yeah, I'm a CM Punk fan. I'm a Finn fan first. Just like I was an AJ Styles fan first. I like CM Punk. I do. You know, like CM Punk's in that top 5, top 6 situation. He is. I don't like him better than Finn. I don't like him better than Seth Rollins. I don't like him better than AJ Styles. I definitely don't like him better than Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is one. It's one. Okay. So, I'm not, but but CM Punk moves into the top 5 because of the fact that AJ's retired now. I seen something today that Kyle Anderson said when that AJ said he had to retire because he's having neck issues. His neck hurts. So AJ might not be going nowhere. So, me and Ryan were talking. Me, Ryan, and Carter was talking. This was the same day we talked about the Hall of Fame situation. So, but Ryan said that them put him in the Hall of Fame wouldn't stop him from going to AEW, which is true. It's very, very true. And I seen something today that showed evidence of that. Edge is in the Hall of Fame. Edge is in AEW. Ric Flair's in the Hall of Fame for WWE. Right? he went to AEW. All right. They no, they were in the Hall of Fame. Who else was there? Oh, Sting. Sting's in the WWE Hall of Fame. He went to AEW. So just putting him in the Hall of Fame does not mean anything. Right? It just puts it on pause. You know, it just puts it on pause. Now I'm not saying AJ's never gonna wrestle again because he said this up. What if his son wants to wrestle? You know, so like he could wrestle still. I just don't think he's wrestling right now. I think he wants to be a full time dad parent. You know, and he wants to just take it easy for a little while, be there with his family and stuff. Because again, there's no one in TNA for him to wrestle besides Frankie Kazarian. Like there's matches in AEW. I'll be stupid to say this. Alright, there are matches in AEW he can wrestle. He can wrestle Swerve. He can wrestle Samoa Joe again when Samoa Joe comes back. Alright, he can wrestle Will Ospreay. He can wrestle Heyman, Adam Page. He can wrestle Kenny Omega. He can wrestle Okada. Alright, there's names in AEW. Names. Alright, maybe even do the whole AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. I'm sure Danielson he got one more in him. So there's names he can wrestle in AEW. Alright, you gotta be real stupid, and not to feel that way. Alright, he can wrestle Ricochet. Alright, so there's fucking names in AEW he can wrestle. Alright, now I don't know how true this neck injury is. Don't know. Alright, have no clue. Uh, but you know, tonight we get AEW tonight. Yeah, I'm coming on tomorrow. Alright. Tonight we get AEW. We get uh Heyman and Adam Page and MJF they have to agree on a stipulation for the match. And last week, uh, Heyman and Adam Page said if he didn't beat MJF, he wouldn't challenge for the title ever again. Nah, it's only happened one other time. That's when Cody was there, and Cody lost. And he never won for the title. He never won for the title. Let me see what's on the card for AEW tonight. You got Megan Bain and Melissa Ford versus the TNA Tag Team Champions. Willow and I forgot the Australian Babes. Okay. You got I told you about the Ethan Page thing. You got FTR and Ricochet's group versus the Young Bucks, the Rascals, and Jack Perry. Alright. It's enough of that. Is that Roger Strong? What is Roger Strong? So, but you got AEW coming on tonight. I'm gonna watch it because I watch everything. The only thing I don't watch is AWA. It's the only thing I don't watch. You know what happened yesterday too? Fit Philly's son, his youngest son, wrestled. For what I see, listen, he needs to put on some weight. He does. Like even his brother's bigger than him. Pause. You know, like, but he needs to put on some weight because he looks like a cruiserweight. Now, You can put all the weight in the world. If you don't got the height, you just don't got the height. But he looked good in the ring. He did. He beat his old tag team partner. So, but it was okay. It was okay. It was a good match for him. He won it. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna lose because they pushing him, not pushing his tag team partner. They moved him out for a reason. The next person you're gonna get is probably either they getting Finn's brother or they getting Riku's son. Riku's son really ain't doing nothing, so why not? Um, so we'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna end the show with that. I just want to talk about that. Talk about NXT last night. Some TNA in that. Um, AJ in that too. I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure you got like, subscribe, share. Make sure you got watch New Breed. Make sure you got watch wrestling. This is the Hired Gun podcast. This is with the Hired Gun. Love y'all. Y'all bless. I'm out.